everybody, what's up, how's it going? Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Welcome, this is Sean. I do sneakers, I do travel, and everything in between. The episode is a performance review, yes, but it's also an aesthetics review. We're going to go around the sneaker, we're going to talk about the details that matter. We're probably going to do comparisons to the old Kobes, the original Kobe 4s when they came out in 2008, 2009. It's going to be interesting because this particular shoe, the Black Snake shoe that I'm featuring in this video, has some fundamental differences from your usual plasticky flywire Kobe 4s. After discussing the aesthetics, we're going to go to my performance categories. You know how we do it. We're going to focus on three things. Number one, containment. Number two, traction. Number three, impact protection. Those are the categories that matter to me, all right? And as with any sneaker review, the way to watch sneaker reviews, the way to digest sneaker reviews is to first understand that feet are different, playing styles are different, strides are different, preferences are different. What applies to me may not apply to you, but watch on anyway, because this will serve as a guide. You might pick up a thing or two. And one last thing before we proceed, I'd like to remind you of our shoe giveaways. We're giving away 2 pairs of sneakers. These are 2 New Balance X Racers, brand new. Check the mechanics at the description. The basic rule is for you to subscribe to the channel. The rest of the mechanics are in there. Read them, follow them, good luck. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the sneaker. This is the Nike Kobe 4 Protro FTB Black Snake. Alright, Black Snake obviously because it has the Black Mamba scales on the upper. It's part of the design language. FTB means fade to black, alright? These sneakers released October 15th in Asia, so us here in Asia are getting it a little earlier than the US and the rest of the world. This releases globally November 2nd, alright? So a little more patience, guys, if you've had an eye on this sneaker. The official colorway is black/Aurora Green - University Gold. Black, of course, is a reference to the Black Mamba. You got the scales going on here. There's Aurora Green, which kind of looks like Charlotte Hornets colors, right? And if you know your Kobe history, you know that the Charlotte Hornets drafted Kobe Bryant, right? And you have the University Gold. You can call that Laker Gold. It's the team he played for, the only team he played for in the NBA, right? So you got black, Aurora Green, and University Gold. All right, the first thing I want you to know about how I feel about these Kobe 4s in the aesthetics and looks department is that, in my opinion, they look better, they just feel better, right? Because how I feel about the sneaker is largely has to do with how it looks, all right? So they just look better to me. And I'm comparing this to the Kobe 4 of old when they first came out in 2009. Those old ones felt plasticky, you know, the flywire on the side panels. Well, let me show you the old sneaker. So it's this one, right? It's old. Pardon me, I didn't bother cleaning them, but you know what I mean? They look nice overall. I'm not bashing the sneaker because it's a great sneaker. It's the first of its kind. You know, this ushered in the era of low-top basketball sneakers. So much respect for my Kobe 4 Del Soles. These are OG, man. But you know what I mean? They look plastic and they feel like plastic. The new ones are softer, they're more supple, made of suede, they feel premium. I like the look better on this one. So let's go around the shoe, I'm going to show you the details. Okay, let's go around the sneaker. I did tell you that this pair is a little different from your usual Kobe 4s because rather than your ordinary smooth leather finish, these are done in a suede finish and they're made to look like snakeskin. You have scales here. You're gonna feel the scales. They feel premium. They're suede. They're supple. They look and they feel good, man, I tell you. The scales are done in a black matte finish, and if you inspect the scales closely, if you run your finger over them, if you look at them closely, you'll see that the edges of the scales are sort of unrefined, unfinished. and it gives the sneaker that rugged look. You know, it looks premium because it's snake skin, right? But it also has that rugged touch because of the execution on the suede. Check out the Nike swoosh logo here, guys, on the lateral panel, and on the medial panel you have this done in Aurora Green and University Gold. Aurora Green, as I mentioned, looks like it's a nod to the Charlotte Hornets, and the University Gold, of course, is a nod to the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an outline of a swoosh, you know, stitched onto the side panels. Very nicely done, nice clean look. We still have this beautiful suede snakeskin wrapping around the collar, and it runs down to the heel counter. There's a heel cup, of course, which aids in containment. Going to the tongue, you have the Kobe logo, also done in that dual colorway. You have your green and you have your yellow, and the tongue is mostly mesh with overlays of that suede snakeskin. Once again, I absolutely love it. Let's get to the midsoles. You'll see that the midsole is black and gold. The gold part, which is the forefoot part, also forms part of the outsole, of course. The outsole has a herringbone pattern. It's a multi-directional herringbone pattern. You'll also see the carbon fiber shank plate for stability. Of course, you're also going to see Kobe Bryant's jersey number, the number 24. Yeah, we're done with aesthetics. I told you from the very beginning that I love this sneaker. I love the look. I like it so much better than the traditional plasticky flywire Kobe 4s, alright? Let's now move on to performance, starting with containment. Containment was top-notch. Containment is my priority. I love the containment on these Kobe 4s. They did the job. This new Kobe still uses flywire, same as before, but the major difference this time is that the flywire sits on a totally different material. Maybe it's the same, but they're just padded with something. I don't know, they changed the formulation of the fabric or the plastic or something. It just feels softer. It just feels, I felt like it hugged my foot better. I had issues with the old flywire, with my old Kobe, where there were certain pinch points, right? And over time, the upper got softer and it became more comfortable. But these Kobe's, they felt comfortable, they felt right immediately. So they're, in my opinion, they're so much better in terms of containment. I'm also satisfied with the toe box height on these sneakers. Generally, Kobe's for me, whatever model it is, toe box height is not an issue. I sometimes get toe box height issues with LeBron sneakers. Sometimes they're a little too high, there's a little too much space, and I address it with wearing double socks. But these sneakers, toe box height wise, they're perfect. So yeah, that's containment for you. No issues here. My feet didn't wiggle, my toes didn't wiggle. Lockdown was perfect. It felt right. No pinch points. Lacing system, simple flywire, flat laces. I double up on the lace. I mean, I do a double loop in the end just to make sure that they don't come off. Let's now go to the next performance category. This is traction. Not much to talk about here because it did the job. Stopping and going, lateral movements going left and right, bursts of speed. It did the job. My landing was good, no slippage whatsoever. Multi-directional herringbone pattern. That's the traction pattern, and to me, that's the most effective. No frills, no bells and whistles. It did the job. So, traction is good. Our final performance category is impact protection or cushioning. Alright, so I don't really need a lot of cushioning. I'm a medium built guy, I'm light on my feet, I don't slap the floor, but I still need some level of cushioning, and the Kobe 4s, these Kobe 4s provide that, okay? I also like a mix of ground feel, which the Kobe's are known for, so they're a perfect mix for me. I'm used to playing in LeBrons, and LeBrons, as you know, sit high off the ground. It's focused on cushioning. It's built for a freight train. It's built for LeBron James. I'm used to that. So when I play in Kobe's after playing in LeBron's, I feel kind of different, but it's a welcome change. And you know, much has been said about these Kobe 4 Protros not being true Protros. You know what I mean? You've read the articles, you've watched the videos, and they say that these Kobe's are a fraud. Every Kobe 4 Retro Protro is a fraud, but you know, just see for yourself. Pick up a sneaker, wear them, and that's how you'll truly know. Just wear them, play in them. And that's it, guys, for my performance review of the Kobe 4 Protro FTB, I'm forgetting the name here, FTB Black Snake performance review. Do you have a pair yourself? Do you have other Kobe 4 Protros? What is your experience? Let me know in the comments. Hit me up. Let's have a conversation, okay? Join my raffles. The basic rule is to subscribe. Check the rest of the mechanics out in the description. Read them, follow them. Good luck. Before we go, I'd like to remind you that your value as a person is not measured by what's on your feet. Be kind. That's more important than sneakers. I'll see you next time.